What is up, everyone? How we doing? Get down. All right, I got to treat the puppers. I pulled the treats out immediately. And let's see. I think I've still got this. What's up, Digital Aaron? Hold on. Where's Pupper Cam? There we go. This should work. Oh, it doesn't. All right. Well. Come on. Here. There's one. Hey, Finn. Finn. All right. Dope shirt, my dude. So fresh, so clean. Thank you. I like tie-dye. Greeting from Savannah, Georgia. What's up? What's up, CF Kaner? What up? What up? Hello, hello. Who's in here? Peter Poppins, Cordos, Iwanu, Digital Aaron, Static. I know Static's very interested in this. Delaphin, hello, hello. The puppers say thank you. Julian C, hello. I am building this, and I'm very excited about it. Blind Assassin, hello. This would not be here if not for him. If I sound a little out of it, I usually get allergies like 1 to 2 weeks out of the entire year, and it's that time where I just have started to get allergies, so hooray. So this is the Bacca60 Polycarb. For those who don't know, myself and Blind Assassin designed the Bacca60 a long time ago now at this point. It was the summer of 2019. Back then even I had thought about doing a polycarbonate version. I had always wanted to do one. During the squid run, I had thought about making a one-off for myself in polycarb and just never did. And then the opportunity, yay, the bot finally, I can't talk. The bot finally pinged, so thank you. Enjoy voice cracks because those never happened to me. But we finally got it done. Blind Assassin was like, hey, let's run a polycarbonate. Can you get down? Like, I love you, but if my overhead camera goes out, it's my dog's fault. But it's an easy fix. He's just being a toot. But yeah, so I'm going to be building it with U4Ts. You can get these on 3D Keeps, lube with 3204. So Peter Poppins building my polycarb with U4Ts from 3D. Hey, there you go. And I'm pretty sure Static Ages as well. So this is gonna be a basic build. No, I'm really excited. Again, this is probably like the 20th version of this. I've been using this. Here, let's take it down to the desk. If it's even working. Okay, it's working. So I've been using this build. This is the Squid 60. I've been using this build in here. I tested it out to make sure it fit. It's the exact same plate. I've been using this all week. Basic bitch Bacca, absolutely. What's the weight difference? We'll go through that, but I want to go through that once it's fully built. So it's a lot lighter though. But I like it. It feels really good. Like, it's still kind of got some weight to it because the aluminum weight. But honestly, it feels really good in the hand. Like, you know, these are, you can ask as many questions as you want. But I mean, this is really fucking heavy. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's nice having something still have some weight to it. Still have, can't talk. Are we going to be soldering? Dude, of course. It's right here, Delaphin. Look. And it's still on there. Delaphin Solder Shrine. It's still got a little bit of weight, but it's a lot lighter. Nice to travel with. So, pretty excited, though. Are you going through puberty? Finally. It only took me 29 and a half years. So, but yeah, pretty excited about this. Like I said, I've been using it for about a week now. They showed up not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday prior. I actually went and QC'd with my wife and Davis yesterday, and we QC'd the rest of the boards. So pretty excited to get those done. We're waiting on PCBs. We're waiting on cases. So as much as I would love to get them out, I don't have everything for the group buy shipped. But the boards is the hardest part to get. So, and they're all QC'd. I think we only had 2 B stocks, so pretty excited about that. And we'll go over the internals, the changes from the Squid / Bacca60 versus the Polycarb, because there is one significant change to the structural design, but nothing that makes it so. I mean, obviously it's polycarbonate, so it's a different material, but we had to do a few things because it's a polycarbonate case. We had to make a few adjustments. So, first and foremost, we put some helicoils in these. I'll try, this is going to be difficult. But you can kind of see the little metal rings. It just helps keep everything together. This was Blind Assassin's idea. It's just so it doesn't damage the top piece. So, yeah. We did, again, you know, we had to regroup on the... on the sound issue, but didn't happen. Still has the recessed, it's sandwich mount, but it's still kind of bottom mount sandwich mount. So on the internals, come on, sorry. Why are we not focusing? We're just like really not wanting to focus. Come on. There we go. So we got the Blind Assassin logo here. We've got the Squid logo here, and that's just the logo I'm going to be using for all my boards. But the biggest difference is you can see, come on, give me a focus. I know it's polycarbonate camera, but there's a tab right here, and you'll notice the tab right here. And this is to keep it flush on the sides. Your dog's barking at my dog. That's funny. So it's just there to keep it flush. It feels really solid once you put it together. It does make it to where the top piece is incompatible with the, unless you took a hacksaw, with the Baccas, but the bottom half is compatible still with the Squid and Bacca. So if you wanted to do like a top and bottom, a half and half, you totally could, but you'd be without one side of it. Plate is the exact same. Only options, we've got split right shift, as well as a full shift for your Alps needs. 2 backspace and caps lock are the only options. So no ISO. The plate files are open on these, so if you want to get them made differently, by all means, knock yourself out. It's not something, again, people have asked me, why don't you provide this? And I said, well, I provide the means to make your own, but I want to sell my vision of the board, and my vision is brass plate, minimal cuts. This is something that Blinds even argued with me about. But it does, this one I guess is a little bit different because of this bottom row. You do have the option of that split. That's the only real main difference. So you can do the 313 on the bottom. But again, that was something that I already have mine. So if you wanted to go 313 on this, you can. But you'd also have to find a PCB that did that too. Sandblasted, yes. PVD, PVD. I'm going to just continue to make fun of myself a whole all stream. For those wondering, I'm using an old repurposed ANSI. So, with some GMK stabs. Maybe I should build a 313 build at some point, just for the shits and grins, if you will. So, we're gonna get these stabs lubed up and get this build on the road. How's everyone doing today? How are the homies? Are there any non-ortho 313 PCBs that work? I have no idea. Sorry, I really don't. The NOP60, well, there you go. Or NOP60, I don't know which one it is, but let's see, what do I want? I'm using 206 grade 2 for my stabs. It is a very thick lube, but most switches I use have a heavier spring in it, and it can handle that. Resoldered and bridged some popped hot swap sockets. Boom. Well, I gotta clip these. I haven't had to clip some stabs in a minute. Although I say that every single time, so I feel like I wind up actually doing it more than I think. Did someone say thick lube? Hell yeah, dude. .205, no, it's 206 grade 2, baby. The thicker, the better. Read Entiphy, hello, hello. I've been meaning to message you, so expect a message from me at some point soon. I mean, I've done that blind, the full stab lube with just that, but it winds up not working out as well. I did try it, and it's great for like the first, I don't know, 3-4 days, and then it's just like not good anymore. Get this crap out. Super excited to catch stream. Haven't had a day off in 3 weeks. Damn. Working hard, bro. So, I'm actually pretty stoked to get these boards out. The one thing I wish I could have done, but just at the time didn't make it possible, was to buy a bunch of extras. I'm not saying that I'll never run this particular board again, but it's just not in the front of my mind right now. But I really, after using it for a week, the people who did get it are going to be happy that they did. Because I think this is probably one of the best iterations of this board. It sounds so good. It feels good in the hands. It feels good to type on. It's got a really nice deep timbre to it. So for those who got, you mean you don't want a 4th or 5th of Bacca60? I mean, I just have other things. I mean, blind, you know this. I don't know what I want. Whoop. I don't know what I want to do yet. First PC board for me? Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited for you all to get your hands on it because it's a great board. And the one thing, so the squid build that I have has the Heine PCB, which does not have RGB on the back. But I did put my wife's Instant 60 build in here just to like see the RGB. And I'll show it at the end of the stream. It is very colorful. It is incredibly bright. So for those who like the RGBs to be loud and in your face, it can do that. Gnarly Charlie, hello. Bacca Neko when? I don't know. I'll talk to Upas. Antsy has underglow. You're correct. It does. I actually set up the underglow last night. Or the other day, whatever. Reverberate, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Just getting stabs set up. Happy Spooktober to everyone as well. Does anyone do Halloween here? Does anyone do anything for Halloween? My wife and I used to always just get pizza. Because one night, like our first Halloween together, we just got pizza from this dope place called Cavino's. Ugh, their pizza's amazing. Their pizza and their wings. And it's like this place probably like 30 minutes away from us now. And it was, I assume it still is, incredibly delicious. Like New York style pizza, which is my favorite style pizza. Just greasy cheese. And then their wings were just like, they only had just like hot wings. But so my wife does not really watch A, movies, and B, scary movies are definitely a no. So hey, chill. Can you relax? My dog likes to bark at everything because how dare someone drive by? I need that camping novelty enter key. My GMK camping kind of incomplete without it. Yeah, I'm sorry. It is an amazing enter key. It is an amazing novelty. All right, where's my there? So we're just painting the stab with some BDZ anywhere the stab touches, or the wire actually touches the stabs, making the stab basically foolproof. Is that something I hear? Must work, absolutely. Quakems, how you doing, man? Unless this is Jay. It could be Jay. I'm assuming it's Quakems, but it could very well be Jay. Always assume the queue. Yeah, doing alright, man. Hell yeah. I hope you get a chance to build one of these Polycarb 60s. Since you've built the squid. Or actually, I think you had an original Bacca. Morning is you and coffee. Are you looking at yourself in the mirror while drinking coffee? I mean, I'm not going to say I haven't done that. Out eating, just looking in to say, hi, y'all, what's up? Gang's all here, absolutely. Got to have dinner with Davis last night after our QC party. So Davis, I love hanging out with Davis. She's always just like super chill to talk to. Had some Torchies, which if you have not had Torchies, I'm sorry, but you're missing out. They have some delicious tacos, but they also have amazing queso. Davis's best vendor. I can get behind her. She's the best Texas vendor, 100%. That's not a slam at anybody else. Davis is just great. That's why it's Davis the Great. That's how she got her name, actually. Did you know that? How's everyone feeling after Cloudline? Surprisingly chill. I'm glad people... I didn't go for it, but I'm glad people are being somewhat civil. Always best to be civil in situations where given the opportunity between one or the other. It's best to not threaten people with violence. General rule of thumb is don't threaten people with violence. Yeah, civil and keyboards in the same sentence, exactly. And here's where I announce my hatred for Blind Assassin. No, I'm kidding. I love Blind Assassin. Zelio V1. Yeah, I saw that this morning. I was actually like a little confused. I thought Zeal made like a mistake with an email because I woke up and I checked my phone and it was like Zeal Generation Inc. New Switch Zelio V1. I was like, what the fuck? It's cool that they're bringing him. It's cool. I can't talk. It's cool that they're bringing him back, but I disagree with the statement that there's not a lot of medium tactility switches. I do think there actually are quite a few medium tactility switches. So it's like I said, it's great that where the fuck? Oh, I put it up. Duh, stupid. It's cool that they're bringing him back, but I don't think it's I'm not saying he's lying. I think it's kind of just a, a little publicity. Nothing wrong with saying like, oh, these are medium tactile switches are dead. But I do think that it's good that we're having more medium tactile switches because that just means more people can get what they want. But like I said, I just don't think that they ever actually died. I don't think they ever went away. I think it was just... I think the medium tactile switches, when they come out, because they're just not as well liked by everybody, because they're just not as popular, they don't come across as like the best switches. Let's see. Now I cry. Why are we crying? Oh, whoa. Time out. Blind Assassin, why are you being a dick to Quakeums? Okay. Let's try some switches out. While my dog immediately starts barking the second I put the plate down because I put it down too hard. He's like, are you serious? You put a plate down on your desk? Obviously someone's trying to murder you. It's the only reasonable discourse. Imagine BA being a dick. I can't. I literally can't. The only time BA ever gets mad at me is when he tries to convince me to do like a 65%. I'm like, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Pretty excited about the nylon housing, big attraction for me. Yeah, I think hopefully they sound good, because for those who don't know, I have been critical of Zelios over the years, specifically because of the sound. You know, I made Zycos because I love the tactility, but I didn't like the sound. So hopefully they sound good. Now I just think they're a bit pricey for what you get when there are a lot of other things that are really good. My issue with the Zelios Z1s is not that I have not the housing, it's the ping from the leaf, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you moved. Yeah, Eric was telling me about that Quakems. That was like a rush move. Haven't been able to stream. You'll get back. Sometimes breaks from streaming are nice. We just had a tiny break from streaming, and I really liked it. Exactly. All right. Let's get soldering. Delphin, hope you're here, bud. Get this soldered, because I'm excited to play with this for a while. No, so this fucking... So I took yesterday off, and just as a mental break day. And the... like yesterday morning, of course, I'm walking up the stairs with the dogs, and they pulled, and I fucking pulled a muscle in my back that basically left me unable to do most things yesterday, and it fucking sucked. I wound up having to get some painkillers from the doctor because it was just like excruciatingly sharp, but like it wasn't right on the spine, which I was happy about. So I was like, okay, well, at least it's not like I'm not like in immediate danger of like potentially, you know, slipping a disc. But I woke up this morning and like, oh, confirmed it's a muscle pull, because I woke up and I could feel how tight my back muscles were. It took me like, it's one of those injuries that you're fine until you try and do like one thing that you didn't think you could do. Or that you always do, like rolling over in bed took me like 5 minutes, just to like get together and do it. How do you like the new Cloudline? Thoughts on it? I think it's a cool TKL. It's got a really cool design to it. I like that they did like the color options. I thought were really cool. The brass and silver one I thought was a really cool addition. Obviously very expensive, but pretty cool that they did that. I think it looks really clean. Design wise, I don't know a whole lot about the design. I assume this is gasket mounted. Gummy worm, a 70A O-ring default gasket, top mount with relief cuts. Noted. Looks cool. I'm not really one to... I've got my TKL outside of 60%, so I don't really feel the need for multiple boards that are not my favorite layout. Like, I like 60s, so I'm going to get a lot of 60s, and I like 70s now. which I can show that off later again. That group buy is still happening. Just moving slow because communications have been lacking, but they've been like just out of a holiday. So gonna get this stuff soldered up. Buttercup. I have a large collection of random layouts, yeah. I imagine. My favorite layout is 60%, but somehow I only have 5 TKLs. That's a little strange, but you know what? No judgment, even though that sounded like I was judging. Sounds like you should get more 60% then. I want the Siren 60 so bad. Yeah. Solid fucking board. So nice you bought it twice. Charlie with a gnarly Charlie for you with a big brain move. Yeah, Quagums, I had the same thing where I was like, what the fuck? I shouldn't like this as much as I do. It's like, it's just a really cool board. Like, that's just one of those, like, cool. Like, this board is just fucking awesome. That seems to be all I'm hearing from everyone. It's great to see Burgers put out a nice product, yeah. Feel bad about the whole PCB situation, but like, if you're gonna have a problem with a keyboard that takes a standard 60% PCB anyway, might as well be the PCB. Like, there were some issues with like the finish that he was very clear about communicating. Sent an email that was like, hey, this is exactly what happened. We're gonna get redone. It's gonna take us some time, but that's not the product that I delivered to you or that I promised you. So we're gonna get this fixed and sent out. And I was like, all right, sweet. Like, you know, I wasn't expecting much, but the fact that they were just very on top of it from the get-go, I was like, all right, you know how to fucking run a group buy. Yeah, I would agree, Quakes. It's like, I don't know. It just really gave me that like vintagey typewriter feel. Like, I use Salmons in mine, and just a solid board. Honestly, in terms of sound, I had SA on it, so it was just like aggressively loud. I only put one of the foam dampeners in it. I wanted to do clickies, but I wound up having these Salmons that I wanted to use, so. Alright, gonna double check, make sure no bent pins. I already see one. bend one pin. I think we only bent one pin. Hell yeah. Double-sided tape to hold the foam in place. I don't remember. I don't think I used the one that needed to be like pinned in place. I think I only used the one that was like on the block or like on the edge. Probably should have. I just felt like the insides could have been thought out slightly better. I just thought the whole mounting system in general was just like sweet. Like could there have been more thought? Yeah, but like then it's like how intricate are you trying to get? While also keeping it inexpensive, because it's like if that thing was like solid metal, it would be like 10 times more expensive, as well as 800 pounds. But could you imagine a solid Saturn 60, not hollow, brass? It'd be like 60 pounds. That would be ridiculously heavy. My favorite part of the entire Saturn 60 build, though, was the USB. It was just like a connector cable. I was like, the fuck is this? This is amazing. Like, fuck a JST connection. We're just going to give you a USB extender. Starting to get hungry? Man, me too. My fan is slowly dying, and it's kind of hilarious because of the sound it's making. It's like, wah, 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 wah. Like you can see how slow it's turning. It's doing its darndest. Ceramic tweezers, everyone. Another good reason to have them. You can tighten up your soldering iron without touching it and burning your finger all the way to the emergency room. The underglow, I'm excited to see it light up too, because I already have, and I'm excited to see everyone's reaction to it because it's really fucking good. It's going to scratch that. I think it looks super clean without RGB, and I think it looks RGB-tastic which is going to satisfy both the just straight polycarb crew plus the RGB crew. So see, at top clock. Huh. There it is. I did not know that, Gnarly Charlie, for you. I want Burgess to deliver a cover for it with a screen in it. That would be dope. The handle was really cool too. There are so many things about that board that I just loved. So how's everybody's... Oh, another bent pen. How's everybody's bent pen, guys? How's everybody's weekend treating them? I hope it has been refreshing. Yeah, missed it. So far, so good. Enjoying the soldering sesh. Hell yeah, Delphin. Always, always for you, man. Is that another bent pen? Jesus Christ. How did I miss these? Pro streamer. Doing chores while listening. Good chill day. Hell yeah, dude. Rebuilding Bacca60 with Hyperglide Browns. That'll be nice. God damn. What's with all the bent pins, man? Right next to each other, too. So for those who did order this board at Group Buy with a PCB, this is the same PCB that you will get. So you will have the RGB underglow. The reason I decided against the H60 is because there was no RGB. And I mean, it's polycarb. While some people don't like the RGB on it, I wanted people to have the option and not have to search for it. And the ANSI is still probably my favorite PCB ever. It's super clean, super easy. The pads are good shape. Pull this bad boy up. Does the board support WT60C? I'd have to look, but probably. Looks like we either missed the solder, completely missed the soldering. And I am unplugging and plugging something in, so if you hear that, my apologies. You're not going crazy. That's from the stream. WT60C. Let me look that up. I know it does with the B. WT6, yes, this is the Novel Keys one. Yeah, this will work. I want to say Lightning has built one with that layout, with that configuration. So I would say you are safe to purchase one of those for, I believe that's maximum RGB. Because that has underglow and in switch, I believe. Could be wrong. Dana, thank you. Adina, Pride Unicorn, Pride Wave, hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Welcome, welcome. Unicorn Raid. Hello, hello. We are building the Polycarbonate Bacca60, and I am about to put this thing together. You guys showed up just in time. Thank you for the follow, the resub, straight chroma, Bacca, exactly. It's a Adiana, got it. Adiana. Well, thank you. Thank you for the raid. How is your stream? And Stray Chroma, how are you? I haven't talked to you in a while. It was lovely. Hell yeah. Actually, Stray, PM me, because I want to have you on the show soon. Lube some seals. I've been meaning to get some seals. They're heavy, hell yeah. 78 gram, let's go. That's pretty light, honestly. I'm on that 100 gram life. No, that's very heavy for the average user, but I am the insane person that builds keyboards with 100 gram linears. So for keycaps, I'm going with Ursa because it was rendered for me with SA Ursa. So might as well throw GMK Ursa on it. Heavy but super smooth, love the color, hell yeah. I'm stupid. EK has just been chilling up. My bad. So for those who don't know, Ursa was designed by Nathan Alphaman. This is one of my favorite sets that has ever been released. It's super clean. It's got one of the best green colors. This green is just so good. Got a little chewy here for some matchy. I'm a little torn between this. I've got the Keycaps 160, and I'm torn between putting Ursa on this and Botanical on the Keycaps, or vice versa. But a buddy, Lang, has my Keycaps right now. So whenever he sends it back, I'll be able to make a better decision once everything is in front of me. Don't need that. This build went by super fast. But again, I can comfortably say, here's my humble brag to the world, that I have built this exact plate more than anybody else. There's my humble brag. I've built a Bacca so many goddamn times I can do it very quickly and efficiently. Maybe not in my sleep. Hello, little peeps, little peep. Hello, hello. Showing up right at the finale. And there we go. This thing looks awesome. I love the brass poking through. It just feels really, really fucking good in the hands. That weight looks nice. You can see the logos with the PCB. Let's... Are we ready? This is GMK Ursa. Here we go. Max RGB. Oh, it froze. It froze. That's funny. Hold on. That's fucking hilarious. RGBs. All right. It's really dark or light outside. But yeah. As you can see, the RGB is intense. Here, let me close the blinds. Obviously, it's daytime, so, but it glows quite bright. Yeah. So very excited about this. Let me just go through. Maybe some other RGB effects will show off better. Let's see. This is Rainbow Swirl 5. I guess this is like Knight Rider. Rainbow Mood. RGB test. Ooh. Have a fucking raid. There we go. God Gamer. I mean, it's cool. I think I might get like the matchy effect. There's like just a nice green. Just a nice green. There it is. All right, but while it looks really cool, I'm sure it sounds even better. I'm going to unplug for the sound test currently. So no RGBs on the sound test. But let me open the blinds up. Ugh. I'm going to record a sound test for this like a better one, not through Twitch. And I'll probably have that up. I'll try and have it up by Monday, maybe Tuesday. So, again, this is U4Ts, black U4Ts with 69 gram symmetric springs, lubed with 3204, and a brass plate. This is a sandwich mount plate. I have one desk mount on my desk through an RE20. So here we go. The stabs are GMK stabs, lubed with 206 grade 2, and the with some BDZ on the wire. So here we go. All right. It's a little quieter than you might think. Not by much, but it's a little bit quieter. It's not ridiculously loud, but it sounds super good, super quiet and calm. Like not super quiet, but super like resonant, and it just sounds really fucking good. Polycarbonate is just excellent. So you liking U4Ts? I enjoy them. This is the first time I've used them in a board with the 69 gram springs. I'll give you the full rundown on Tuesday. I'm going to use this board probably the next week. I'm impartial, right? This is my board. This is a board that Blind Assassin and I designed. This is the third iteration I have run of this board. It's a polycarbonate version of a board that is literally right here. So, I mean, it's hard for me to be impartial, but when I say this is a really, really good board, and for those who got it, you will be happy with your purchase, I really do mean that. So I need to go get a scale. So I will be back in just like a minute and we'll compare the weight differences. So be right back. I went to the wrong screen. All right. So let's start out. So this is 2,396 grams. Mind you, the big difference here between these two boards obviously is the material, but also the plate does have a few smaller cutouts. So 2,396, or for us Americans, 5 pounds and 4.5 ounces. So a heavy fucking board. And this is 2 pounds 8 ounces, or 1,135. So about half the weight. Still a heavy board. That voice crack. Still, you know, it's still a heavy board. It's still 2 pounds. I mean, there are boards that are lighter, and that's because there's a big chunk of aluminum in the board. So it's still on the heavier side. If I put brass in, yeah, it'd be a little bit heavier, but it was cheaper to put aluminum in. And I actually really like the way that the aluminum looks. The black just looks super clean. Still 2 pounds. Like, this doesn't feel cheap by any means. This still feels very heavy. Does not equal premium always. Not always. Sometimes, but there are plenty of really good boards that are not super heavy. I really like this, though. I think these U4Ts feel really responsive. They're quiet if you type quietly, and they're heavy if you smack them. So, real quick, shout out to our awesome sponsors. I was wondering, I feel like something's off. It's because my fucking music's been off. Shout out to our awesome sponsors. We have, first and foremost, we have some, everything broke. Cool. First and foremost, we have Omnitype. You can go to mexondeck.omnitype.com. GMK DMG round 3 is running right now. So go check that out. Project keyboards, you can go to mexondeck.project.link for GMK Modern Ink. Very, very cool black on white style set. Black on white style set. So be sure to check that out. That group buy is still running. Canon Keys, you can go to canonkeys.com. GMK Rudy round 2 and GMK Soya Milk is going right now. The Ginkgo 65, nice PBT Grayscale, Beach Day, and GMK Nightlight. All those are going on. Anubis switches are over there, so go check out the Anubis switches as well. Excuse me. So just lots of stuff at Canon Keys. And then Kinetic Labs, they've got the Polycaps Corn, Whale, and Octopus caps. I used the 69 gram springs from Kinetic Labs for this build. So shout out to Kinetic Labs. They have some awesome stuff. Go check that out. We also have some amazing partners. You can go to Zap Cables. They make the best cables I've ever used. This one right here is Zap Cables. So go check out Zap Cables. He's also got the bumper coming up, another round of the bumper soon. So check that out. We got Typebeast. Go to typebea.st. It's an amazing newsletter. It's pretty non-invasive, so you're not going to get your email blown up by him. So go check that out. Smith & Rune. Go to smithrune.com. The Iron 180 and 165 polycarbonate are going to be coming out relatively soon. So go check that out. And then, of course, 3D Keys. You can get the U4Ts, which are the switches I used from... that's the switches I used for this build. That is going to be... those are going to be on 3D Keys, as well as... I think we might do another run of the plates. I don't know yet. But check out 3D Keeps. She's an amazing vendor. Davis is fucking awesome at everything she does. So go check that out. So this Tuesday, we're number 2 of our trial run of our weekly stream. Garrett from Omnitype will be joining us with Eric. Garrett and Eric. I will be back with Eric. So I want to thank anyone who purchased this. Like I said, the sound test will be up later, probably in the next 2 or 3 days. So thank you all for who bought this board. I'm really excited to get it out to you. I promise I will update you as soon as possible whenever I get these boards in here, whenever I get the PCBs and the cases in. And who should I raid? Looking forward to getting my hell yeah. Who should I raid? Someone let me know. Just first person that says something. I've got it pulled up. I don't know. Everyone I'm following that Mechs on Deck follows is not streaming right now. So, if anyone has a friend that anachronism. All right, starting the raid. Boom. All right. So thank you guys very much. We'll see you Tuesday. I'll get pictures and videos up of this later, and thank you for coming to hang out.